Alright, here we are, guys, with the National Championship of Netrunner. This is GenCon 2013. I'm Steven.
I'm Robert.
And this is the second game between Jimmy and Nathan. Last game, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Go back on this link and find it, watch it. You know what's at stake. Jimmy scoring 5 points before ultimately losing the game. And so with the tournament rules in place, we're going to have to see at least 5 points out of Nathan if he wants to take this thing home. Assuming, of course, that Jimmy wins. So pretty good job in the first game, just at least getting agenda points out, and we're going to dive right into it. Looks like Noise, and I'm imagining Personal Workshop going against another HB Engineering the Future. We'll see if it's Fast Advance. And we have an install over R&D, install over HQ, and gain a credit. Nathan's first turn. Going back over to Noise, and we're going to see how Jimmy plays this. First action is draw, second action sure gamble, third action Katie, last action 3 on Katie. So
perfect.
Nice economy coming out of the gate here. Back over to Nathan. Install an ice, gain a credit. Install something, which I assume is an agenda, look like an agenda. And gain a credit.
Nice.
Back over to Jimmy. One of the keys to playing a Noise deck well is actually knowing when to make those runs. You can't. A lot of players want to just sit back with Noise and wait until that in-game archives run. But if you can put some pressure on at the right times, you can really make a difference. Throwing out a Plascrete, then run an R&D. Plascrete really seems a little overly secure here. We'll see. Maybe he's planning on siphoning, taking some tags or something, but maybe just worried about C-Source Scorched. Be a long shot. Enigma taking an action. Back over. And we'll see if he advances it out. Yep. And there's the beta test.
Will he use it, though?
Never.
He's
he
using
is
it.
going to use it, yeah. Wow, and
love it.
Man, did he ever use it. I saw at least 2 pieces of ice there. 2 pieces of ice and an Adonis.
Great pull.
Woo! Fantastic.
Totally worth it. Nice.
Enigma going in. Enigma.
And another Enigma. All 3 completes the set.
Don't really want to double up on Enigma. Gordian and Yogg just run right through it.
Yep.
Especially Gordian stacking code gates don't want to do that, so maybe just put over the remote here.
Ice her up. Unless. Could have taken the preventative archive defense for the invariable Noise runs.
Could indeed, yeah. So Jimmy gonna draw. Second action draw. Looks like you saw a Grimoire, always a good thing to see in a Noise deck. Third action Pawn Shop. And last action 3 on Katie.
Excellent.
Nathan gonna draw here. Not drawing into agendas. Really has a big window here to score some agendas. I am curious if he's gonna start drawing to try to see those things.
Yeah. He's got a similar ice spread as Jimmy did last game.
Yes. Installing a remote. And gaining a credit. Passing back over to Jimmy. Drawing 2 cards to start it off. Data Sucker looks like also a daily cast. You see some huge economy here.
Mm-hmm.
It is the only thing that powers the Noise engine. Got to install those programs one after another. Data Sucker, trash top card. Last action 3 on Katie.
Nice. Just gearing up.
Passing back over, discarding the Plascrete. We see an Adonis Res here. And drawing card for turn.
Just print some money.
Melange comes in, and we're gonna gain some cash.
Bring out that in.
Yeah, bringing out the imp. Yeah, Data Sucker. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Did he Aesops it?
He did. There's the Aesops. Missed it. So a slow churn of viruses starting to come out here.
But man, HB's got some money.
Tons of money.
Keep Aesopsing.
Aesops, draw a card. Melange doing some serious work for Nathan over there.
Nice.
Install daily casts, and then gain Katie. And Nathan gaining 7 yet again, so it's printed 21 off of that Melange.
Fantastic.
2 off daily casts to start it off, twice, so 4 total. First action, drawn a card. Second action, drawn.
It's got a lot of viruses ready to go.
And
there it is.
Resident Grimoire, not resin, it's stalling a Grimoire. And playing a Data Sucker, trashing another card off archives, or off R&D. Oh, Nathan realizing that he has too many in his hand. Data Sucker comes out with a virus counter because of Grimoire. And while Nathan has a ton of money, I think he missed a huge opportunity here to score some agendas while Jimmy's getting revved up. I think I would have expected to see him draw into some agendas rather than just moneying up. Not really a terrible issue with noise. And I do see Trick of Light in Nathan's deck here. A very strong fast advance card, probably overlooked and probably the strongest in this meta, given that account siphon is so prevalent.
Oh, wow.
Installing a piece of ice, 4-1 essentially. Pay 2, gain 1. Installing what I can only assume is that agenda.
Ooh. Nice.
And installing over R&D. Still letting archives fly. Gaining 2 each for those daily casts. I wonder if we'll see a Crypsis stem hack here or something.
Yeah.
First action, draw. Second action, draw. Really missing the wild side there. Could be getting twice the efficiency on those.
Looks like he does have the Crypsis and a medium.
There's a Crypsis, yeah. Don't think he can get there, though. Just don't think it's doable. Really having to think about how he's going to do this.
Got to do it right if you're going to do it. Think it over.
You got to think these are the guys that made it through huge amount of Netrunner. Just a ton of rounds.
There it is. It's out.
Discard the top card.
Sounded like Nathan was as surprised as I would have been that Crypsis is a virus. I always forget that as well.
And last, we got a medium. So getting set up here. Crypsis medium, got a Data Sucker.
Look at all those viruses.
We're going to get an agenda out.
Boom.
Vitruvius. Passing it back over. And now the pressure is truly on. If we see another 2 points out of Nathan here, he's going to take away this game.
Yep. Does he have it in hand? I didn't see it.
So we just need, at this point, Crypsis with a lot of money.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to stop that from happening.
Oh,
Parasite the Enigma.
Man, when noise gets
and
going.
Running R&D. There we go.
Just gets
Can use the Data Sucker to kill that thing. Shadow comes in. Sentry, probably not even worth breaking here. Yep. So Corp's going to gain 2. We'll go to the trace. Not going to break it, just going to take the tag.
Yeah.
And then killing the Enigma with the Data Sucker.
Boom.
And then a successful access. Gonna see 2 cards because of medium and 1 back on the data sucker. Scorer.
Ooh. Corporate War, great one.
Yeah, great score there too. And we see now that the Jimmy really taking control of this game. What once was safe now does not look quite as safe all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Crypsis with the capability of putting a couple counters on and then running that remote if he needs to. We've also got archives with a lot of cards in it. It looks like Nathan playing, from what I can make out, an archived memories to get something back out of archives. And we'll see what he grabs.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine what he is grabbing.
There's an agenda in there. I can take a guess that that's what he's getting.
Mm-hmm. That's right, yeah. We've been discarding cards all over the place.
Yeah. Looks like he did grab an agenda. Just having to reconsider here what's going on over there. Just kind of ludicrous to see how... Yeah, that's a Vitruvius.
Yeah.
Ludicrous to see how Noise just gets an R&D run every time he installs a virus. So we're going to install. That is not the agenda, so hopefully baiting Jimmy into a run here.
Looked like he put down a pad campaign. I'm not
I think
sure
it was a pad or melange, one of them. And this is a very, very stressful moment for Jimmy. I think he has to run this remote. There's just no way around it.
Gotta check.
If that's a beta test or a Vitruvius, this game is over. Aesop's Katie.
Wow.
Funny to sell her to the pawn shop, huh? Gaining 2 for daily casts. And we've run out of economy here for Noise.
Imp.
First action Imp. May just be trying for the archives win here. Second action going to see 3 on R&D. Trash with Imp. Trash. And it's good. We're gonna go back to R&D for third action.
Do it again.
This is the run here. He's got to win it all here.
Yep.
And sees a beta test.
He's racking them up.
And a Vitruvius.
Oh, man.
And now the archives run to see if he wins it.
Negatory.
He does not. He does not. Incredible.
Good old archive memories. Saving
Incredible. Meaning that had we seen the Vitruvius in that remote server, this would have been game over. Nathan got to be wondering
what is going on?
how best to make this happen. Wow, that is huge.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Man, the bluff was not taken, and that is essentially going to give us the game. I don't know how Nathan gets out of this now.
Yeah.
Boy, sometimes the bluff works, and sometimes
just costs you.
I mean, you force Jimmy to try to win the game, which he comes very close to doing, but doesn't check the remote. So played an offensive game rather than a defensive, and it's just insane. Whew, man, that's why you gotta love this game.
Gotta check that. He's probably in disbelief that he didn't find an agenda there.
Got to love this game.
Really? Nothing.
Now, I mean, even now, man.
He is playing it smart though, not trashing those tags. It's like,
and
it's not a concern.
Nathan really playing for Trick of Light here, trying to get that ice wall into Trick of Light territory so he can win this game next turn. Unless Jimmy scores it on R&D here, which I have no doubt he has got a really good shot here. He's going to access 5 cards.
Woo.
We've seen a lot of agendas already. It's not guaranteed.
1,
2, 3. That's it.
Oh, man.
Man, what an intense game.
Great.
Boy, that sped up quick. So thanks for watching, guys. Can't say enough about how great Netrunner is. And this is the reason. The bluff went for it, didn't pay off. But, man, if he had gone for that remote instead of trying to win the game, this thing would have been over.
Yep.
Nathan would have been going to the championship.
That's excellent.
So Jimmy following his instincts. He'll be heading into the finals. We'll have that game up very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, for the support. If you want to subscribe, please do that. We love sending you content. And let's check out the graph here. We've got HB, kind of a slow crawl here, going 2 and 4, about 10 minutes in, noise gets set up, and after that, it's just Agenda City.
Quick succession of scores.
Medium happens, and amazing how their credit curves are actually almost identical. HB getting out on top. I blame Engineering the Future for that. But Anarch's having a really steady economy here. This is for noise, just those daily casts, Katie, Pawn Shop, always seeing the credits needed. And then right at the end, what can you expect from noise but to win it all at once? We got a 4 up to 6, and then finally seeing the last one with that big medium run. So great game from these two. If you want to support what we're doing at Team Covenant, then head on over to the website, teamcovenant.com. You can blog about stuff, talk about Netrunner, or buy some goods, and all those things support what we're doing. We love broadcasting to you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.